Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Man, you're listening to HL in the AM on Oak 93.5 WRLY Raleigh. Raleigh. I don't even listen to
Raleigh.
Raleigh. I've been listening to these out of towners too long, man. But it is Friday, May 6th. It is Mother's Day Eve. So hope to all the mothers, y'all are having a good day. To me, I'm in a day of mourning. A legendary brother has passed away, or reportedly passed away. We don't know yet. He might have faked his death to get away from these ungrateful hoes. We don't know.
Let them know.
But Kevin Samuels has been reportedly passed away at the age of 56, and it breaks my heart. That's why I played that song. Where do the broken hearts go?
Well, you ain't got nowhere to go.
I ain't got nowhere to go, man. Back to the only open arms is only waiting there.
No freaks.
Kevin Samuels, man. And the thing is, this is what gets me, though. It's the women.
Yeah,
the women are, they want to talk their junk now that he can't say nothing back.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly can't say nothing back. But, well, I think it's true, man. A lot of people, it's reports coming from a lot of different sources. But the problem that I have, though, is all these women talking junk. Like it's not like he was making up stuff. Look, I'm going to tell you like this. The hard truth is, the best quote he used to always say is, he said you're going to die alone. He did not say you're going to die alone. He's saying if you don't change your way of thinking, you're going to die alone.
Right.
Because let's keep it a band. If you 38 years old with 2 kids and you're severely overweight and you're a 4 at best, what good-looking rich man is going to want you?
You know, Mr. Six
with no
Figures
kids
gonna come on in there and pick me and my babies up.
Yeah. Like that was the mentality. He's not saying you won't never get a man, but if you're waiting for a dude that's making $500,000-$600,000 a year that looks great and has no kids and this whole great life, why would he want an unattractive woman with 2 kids?
With 2 kids, like
it's not even the
kids part.
It's the unattractive woman.
Yeah, it's an unattractive woman.
Like that's like, for example, me sitting right up here with a straight face saying, I'm not getting married unless it's Rihanna.
You ain't never get married.
I'ma die alone.
You'll die alone.
But we can handle that type of criticism. But these women that was calling in couldn't handle that type of criticism.
But
and it was constructive.
Though.
And the thing was, it was constructive criticism. Because dudes be out here every day calling chicks bees and hoes and sluts and drag their name through. They don't bat an eye to that. But the second someone tells you something that can actually help your ungrateful ass, that's all of a sudden. Now we got a problem.
Now we got a problem
when we're trying to build you up. Sometimes you gotta tear down a little bit to build up.
It's like that fat guy that goes to the gym. After everybody keep, running him through the mud, you cute and everything, but you're just not my type. Then he focused on himself for a year or so. And the next time you see him,
he don't want you because now his value don't win up.
Right, and then you're like, oh, well, I used to say hi to you, and now you act like you stuck up. What does saying hi got to do with treat me with some respect? Got to do with anything?
Exactly.
Sally.
that seemed like it was a little personal.
Sorry, I'm good.
Yeah, but like the main thing though is, man, it's another black man that's gone way too early, man, and he had some of the best quotes. But the one that got me the most was when he said most modern women have disgusting standards, and they do. Women these days standards are trash. Like they want dope boys or scammers or anybody who has dollars in their pockets and nobody telling them what to do. And I'm like this: if you are fine as hell, then you're entitled to those standards. That's what being fine gets you, options. But being busted,
I mean, even when you're fine, don't mean your standards gonna be like that. You ain't gonna be talking to me and running my pockets because you cuter than the next chick.
Yeah, but fine chicks get simps.
They simp that
they can just run over and do how they want, so they ain't gonna get no nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? They'll smash. Okay, I smash a fine chick, but I ain't about to step and fetch for a fine chick.
And that's the whole thing, is to step and fetch.
Yeah, and women want dudes to step and fetch. They want to be seen as, well, I ain't gonna say women, because it's not all women. It's nowhere near all women. But the most women that call into his show, most of them range from 4s to 8s. I give it to them. There's some 8s that called in,
Right.
but most of them were 4s.
Right. Yeah. A lot of them, and they set themselves up with the. Well, I rate myself a 9.9.
And you're not a 9.9.
In your heart, baby, you can be a 10 on 10, but in reality, it is what it is.
No, but that's the thing. I think it got to the point where, and it spreads, because it started off, right? Fine women knowing their worth. I'm cool with that. But then it seemed like every woman wanted to be considered fine, beautiful, bad. Like every woman ain't a baddie. That's the reason why I just considered a beautiful woman, and then there are women.
Right.
There are bad women, and then there are women. There are big, beautiful women, and there are just big women. And you got to know where you fit in that category, and be honest with yourself. But the thing is, it's like, because they have a vagina, all of a sudden they're considered, they want to be lifted up on a pedestal. And when dudes refuse to put them on that pedestal, that's when dudes become misogynistic.
Right.
That's when dudes hate women, or who hurt you, and all this other stuff.
So think about this though, right? We go to school. Chubby kids, there's always chubby kids in school, and everybody's different.
Yeah, I was a fat kid. I wasn't even a chubby kid.
Oh, whatever. And then you figure from elementary to middle school or junior high, whatever. The hormones kick in. Some people slim up. Some people,
stay fat. Like me.
Some boobies come out a little sooner than early.
My boobies came out in the 5th grade.
And then so you think about how that transpires into high school, and how the crowd is. It's not 9 times out of 10 people ain't worried about how you look, unless they trying to smash. They trying to find that person they can roll with, be cool with, click with.
Yeah, as far as friends.
Right. But not everybody's on the same page.
Nah.
And you knew that. You knew the nerds were over there. You knew these folks were here, especially that was down in the basement. Like, you didn't treat everybody different. But
yeah, you did. You treated fat kids like fat kids. We treated cute girls like cute girls. We treated ugly girls like ugly girls. We treated you like you were. And what you were in high school is pretty much what you are now.
I look, it's worse now.
You know what I'm saying? Like the thing is, and this is the sad part, I'm going to tell you, it's the makeup tutorials for me. Like now, like it was a time where women knew their place, but now the makeup tutorials came out. Now, honestly, the ugly woman is disappearing, because they can paint their face up and make themselves all look pretty much very attractive, and I'm cool with that.
Now, I get that. I did it before we picture when you do that though, because I know
filters,
you're talking about them. Yeah.
Between filters and makeup tutorials, fake lashes, women have they take this image of themselves and they be like, oh, this is what I look like. When you really take all the makeup off, you take your teeth out and all this other stuff, that's what you really are.
Right. Who you go to bed with?
Yeah.
Lashes and gunk?
Because you damn sure ain't gonna mess up my pillow with all that smudge on your face.
You just don't take it home with you.
And the thing is, and it's not like women are not beautiful, but there's classes to their beauty. For example, like you could be a beautiful ugly woman.
True.
But if you're a beautiful ugly woman, don't be sitting here thinking that you are above
everybody else.
Average guy. And that's the thing. It's like the average guy is the majority.
Right.
The majority of men are average dudes.
At best.
And women average women feel they're above average dudes.
Right.
When it should be, I'm an average woman. Let me get me an average dude that's gonna treat me right. But that's not what's in demand now. Women want what's in demand, and what's in demand is 10% of all men.
Right.
That's why you have women with the same baby daddies.
Same stuff.
Because they're all going after the same dudes.
Right.
And the dudes are going to smash the same chicks. But anyway, I got some dance jams for y'all this morning, so y'all keep it locked. In the spotlight, I can read your mind.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, it's the Kevin Samuels Spawn show. You know what? We're doing this for Kevin Samuels. Remember how on
for the big fella.
What was the name of the show? You guys said they're doing it for Little Saint?
Yeah.
We doing it for Little Kevin.
Yeah.
Man, all day.
KS all day.
Man, I'm telling you, because this is the thing, bro.
There's a woman who killed him.
Yo, and the thing is, and this is the quote that really got Kevin got him on the map. Was when he was talking to the old girl. He said, "You're a 5 at best."
Mm-hmm.
And that hurt her feelings. But this is the sad part is, and this is just what gets me about how people are trying to tarnish the legacy of Kevin Samuels. All he was doing, and this was for men and women, he was trying to get imperfect people to stop trying to find perfection. Let me say that again
Say it for the people in the back.
All Kevin Samuels was doing was telling imperfect people to stop looking for perfection in people. That's it. You're imperfect yourself, but you want a perfect partner. It doesn't work that way.
I need you to buy me dinner. Drive 3 different kind of cars. Have 2 beach houses.
Love my kids like they're your own.
Work Monday through Friday.
Yo, let me ask you a question, P. You have kids, right? So I don't have kids, so I'm out this conversation.
Okay.
But I'm gonna ask you your personal opinion. Can you love another man's kids as much as you love your own? I'm talking about equal.
Love.
I'm talking about pure love. I understand you can treat them as good as you would your own.
If you raise them, yeah.
But could you love them like your own kids?
If you raise them?
You didn't raise them. You met them, they 14 and 15.
Ooh. That might be a little hard. So now, that might be, you're going to like the hell out of them.
You can like them. You can even love them.
I'm not saying you can't love them. But they're not your child.
They're not going to be the same as mine. Like, if I have
my
son.
Mine is mine.
You know what I'm saying?
So no, the answer
that's
is
like,
no.
Can I love a man's house as much as I love my own? I can look like, wow, that's a nice house.
Right.
It's better than mine.
Right.
But when it comes down to it, it's not mine.
Right.
And when it comes down to love, I'm going to where I am.
Right.
What I have. People love what's theirs.
Yeah, so no, with the kids, especially when it comes to your kids. I've been in those situations before I had kids, But no, if it's yours, it's a whole different ball game, baby.
And
mine is mine.
And another quote, this is my favorite Kevin Samuels quote. It is, ladies, understand something. When a man asks you out on a date, he's asking you to have sex eventually. If you don't ever see yourself having sex with him,
don't go out with him.
Don't go on a date with him.
You know what it is.
Because see, the thing is that implies that, you have good intentions. But sometimes women go on dates for the free meal or for the experience or because they have nothing else to do that night.
Pretty much. You're there to fill their time.
Yeah, you're filling their time because they have nothing else. You're a filler. And that's all you're going to be. And once you pay that bill, you'll never see her again.
You are now a distant memory.
Or you will see her again the next time she has nothing to do, or the next time she wants a free meal or something. So, yeah, if a woman
But not just to see you, but it's going to be for a purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's going to have some sort of hidden agenda with it. So that's my thing. So I'm going to take over where Kevin Samuels left off and tell these women to get right. So I saw Jay Hines. She said, I know dudes who smash ugly, big booty, freaky chicks on the DL. Yes, smash. We will hit. We will hit. We ain't going to
wife and bring you around. We ain't
how many of those? Like, I'm gonna tell you like this: the only way that man ended up with that big booty chick, he got her pregnant.
Yeah,
the ugly big booty chick that he got pregnant, he was a good dude that took care of his responsibility.
That's what he did. He took care of his responsibilities.
And he was like, you know what? I'll marry you.
Right, I give you a shot.
You know what I'm saying?
I bet you they still married now with their courthouse wedding versus y'all elaborate wedding.
Exactly. Them courthouse weddings be lasting for a minute.
That's what
them old elaborate joints, man.
Sparklers out the ceiling and all that stuff. All right, keep on.
Yeah.
You better save that money for that therapy you're gonna need.
Oh, I'll tell you another one that I love, yo.
What do you say?
When he asked that one question, there's 2 questions that Kevin Samuels asked that just that shuts a chick up. Number 1 is age, height, and weight.
Yeah,
or dress size. When he asked your dress size, you gotta say 14.
Mm-hmm.
And he hit that buzzer. I love that. And when he asked, what are you bringing to the table?
And it's a true question. What are you bringing to the table?
You got to bring something besides some ass.
Right. And they keep saying, my value of my love is the value of my penis is the same thing, baby.
The value of my love is the equivalent of the value of your love.
So therefore, I want to hear it.
And the funny thing was, I remember I don't know if it was Kevin Samuels or one of his minions, what I call them, the Kevin Samuels minions. They're the ones who just misogynists. They didn't get. It's like when you watch New Jack City, you want to be Nino instead of Scotty. It's like you got the cats that want to be the misogynist part of Kevin Samuels, not the entire part of Kevin.
I got you.
Yeah, but there's one dude. I don't know if it was him or if it was Kevin Samuels himself, or if it was one of his babies. But he had asked the chick. I don't forgot what he asked her now. I done lost my train of thought. You ever get so high that you forgot what you was gonna say? Wait, say something while I get my thoughts together. It was a good one.
Well, we got a big game going on tonight. We got the Boston Celtics. We tied it at 1-1 as a series.
Yeah, so this will be a tiebreaker game right here. Yeah. What was that Kevin Samuels said?
He said a lot.
Yeah, he did. He said a lot.
I mean,
I think so, because it was one of the good quotes, man.
But yeah, I'm looking at Instagram now, and DL done reported on it. So, saying, rest in peace to brother Samuels.
Oh, I know what it was.
Wow.
All right, so Kevin Samuels has said that men, right, that most women can only bring to the table what most men, or a high value man, a high earning man, can pay someone to do: cook, clean, and have sex. You can pay someone for that, but women, you can't pay nobody to buy you a house. You can't pay nobody to pay the bills in your crib. You can't pay for that. That's something that has to be given. Because if you could pay for someone to buy your house, you can just buy your house.
My house, right.
You can pay someone to take you out, then you can just take yourself out.
True.
So you have to bring the intangibles to a relationship. You have to bring something that money can't buy. And money can buy loyalty.
Money can
as
buy
long as that check come in, that loyalty there.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere. That loyalty is unwavering when that check coming in.
But like you said, but when soon as that money dries up, the soul's up.
So the loyalty's gone.
Gone.
Yeah. Or women be like, but and the thing is, and that's why vaginas have monetary value. Because you bust it open, you can get whatever you want if the man has it.
If he has it.
And if he don't have it, then you pretty much done.
You in trouble.
But I will say this, as a single, well, I ain't gonna say I'm single, but
Sir.
I'm not married.
Sir.
Well, as a man in the dating market, I ain't gonna lie, the hardest women to date or be with and create a relationship with are women with children.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, number one, you will never fit into that little circle. They have a unit already.
Like a full team.
Yeah, it's like a full team. It's a squad. It's a mom and her kids, and that's a unit.
And they know their positions.
And then you're trying to come into that unit, and there's no real spot for you because it's already closed up.
It was closed off before you got there.
Yeah, it was closed off before you got there. So you got to be comfortable watching from the outside in. Exactly. And if you don't have kids yourself, you don't have your own unit.
You're
now,
up,
if you have your own unit, like men with kids should date women with kids. Men without kids,
bring it.
Women without kids should not date men with kids, and men without kids should not date women with kids, because it's going to be tragedy.
It's going to be
but
tragedy.
Anyway, more jams. Y'all keep it live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we miss Bill Bellamy.
What we doing?
In the spotlight.
Man, look, we gotta get our calendars in order, because we can't be missing greats coming through here.
Yo, I am the great coming through here. You should have saw me at the Improv, bro. Killed it. But anyway, y'all, thank you, Mr. White, man. You're listening to
HL.
Days. You listen to HL in the AM on Oak 93.5. It's 8:01. Friday, May 6th. Now that we're going into Mother's Day, I got a Mother's Day jam for y'all later today. But, I still got a couple of dance, because I wanted people to get up off their ass and dance this morning. That's why I've been playing dance jams, yo.
Get that groove.
You gotta get your groove back, man.
Groove up.
It's Friday. We're gonna dance into this weekend, y'all, man. Hey, yo, I'm proud to say that, in my opinion, the greatest rapper alive is finally getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Tupac, congratulations.
Tupac is still alive. So the second greatest rapper alive, Eminem.
I saw his classes with Eminem and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis also, and look,
that's the class.
Look, let me tell you about Jimmy Jam and Terry. Like Eminem, don't get me wrong, great rapper, done won an Oscar, done won a Grammy, great dude. I ain't gonna say a great dude, because I heard this kind of an ass, but Eminem was a great rapper. He's a legendary rapper.
Right.
But Terry Jam and Jimmy Lewis. Wait, Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam.
See how I fumbled that earlier?
Yeah. Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam are the greatest R&B producers of all time. When you think about who they work with, from New Edition to Janet Jackson to Blackstreet, I mean, if you are famous and you have a hit song, they probably wrote it.
Yeah, and look, I'm talking about straight across the genre.
Started with Shalimar, didn't it?
Yep, Shalimar.
Started with Shalimar.
Yeah.
And I mean, like they did Can You Stand the Rain?
Say it again for the people in the
They
back.
did Can You Stand the Rain? I saw the movie. I saw.
You saw them?
Yo.
They were in Boston.
Yo, you know.
Maurice Star Studios.
They didn't want no more Restart Studios at the time. They want Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam. They have. I think I Googled their songs one day.
It's a lot.
And then they look like the Blues Brothers too. That was,
you know what, and they never changed.
They dress like the Blues Brothers to this day.
And it's hot. They gotta be hot. I'm sorry.
Oh man, they wrote some of the best hits. List of songs written. This is a Wikipedia page.
Okay, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. All right, got it.
They wrote for. All right, so let me give you some of the list. The SOS Band.
Yep.
Gladys Knight and the Pips. Thelma Houston. Alexander O'Neal, which is one of the most underrated R&B artists of all time.
Like, he had that smooth.
The Force M. They wrote Tender Love by the Force MDs.
Tender Love.
Like almost everything Janet Jackson came out that was worth mentioning.
All her albums.
The Human League, Morris Day and the Time, Patti LaBelle.
Hold on. Can we go back to Morris Day and the Time?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who was the original troll master in the 70s.
Morris Day was that dude.
Morris Day was the in-your-face troll.
Yo, you
Come
know
to your show and troll you.
Yo, you know who else was a great troll back in the day?
Who that?
David Ruffin.
Woo!
David Ruffin was the great troll, but he won't Morris Day.
Morris Day came with his own mirror. I'm sorry, I just had to put that in there.
Nah, but like he really wrote Ralph Tresvant, Sensitivity, Johnny Gill,
Spinning,
Heavy D, The Time, of course, Karen White, Sounds of Blackness. They even went to gospel on it.
I told you, they ain't
like Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis wrote some. They wrote for Shabba Ranks. Shabba. Remember Crush? Wrote for them. Color Me Bad.
Scream.
Like
A Broken Heart Can Mend.
The Best Things in Life Are Free by Luther and Janet. Terry Janet. MC Light. They wrote Ice Cream Drink, Big Daddy Kane, Mint Condition.
About MC Light. That's my girl. That is a top of the list hall pass.
Okay.
I gotta get light as light as a rock. I just had to put that out there. I'm sorry.
Oh, I feel you. Boys to Men. They wrote for Boys to Men, of course.
Rub You the Right Way by Johnny Gill.
Yep. Let's see here. Tevin Campbell, Barry White, Shantae Moore, Solo.
It's just a lot.
I mean, and I'm not gonna go through every single Michael Jackson. Lionel Richie.
You know Michael.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going through all Usher.
They have touched everybody.
Yeah, John Cicada. They went across Vanessa Williams. Man, every time I want to Mary J. Every time I want to stop, I see another name. I'm like, man.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah, Shaggy, Casey and JoJo. The Best Man I Can Be. What, you know? What can my brother do? Wrote that.
And that was the bomb part of the movie.
Yeah. Yolanda Adams. TLC, Mariah Carey, Spice Girls. The Spice, they wrote for the Spice Girls.
And look, they wrote for the Spice Girls when they were popping.
Yeah.
I remember my sister-in-law was a young girl during that time, and she was all, young girls in this. Like, I had to go buy all these Spice Girl things, and I couldn't stand it. But had I known they were behind it, I would have given a little bit more listen. Yeah, I mean, all the way down to Usher, Beyonce, Deborah Cox, Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam are legendary. Living legendaries.
I mean, they should have been in the Hall of Fame
alone
10 years ago, 20 years ago. They wrote some hits. I mean,
and
even now they're still writing. They just wrote a song for Trey Songz.
TLC, Lionel Richie,
Charlie Wilson,
Jordan Knight.
Yeah, them boys, the Barge, Keisha Cole.
Oh yeah,
Ruben Studdard, like Carl Thomas.
Like the fact they got Yolanda Adams on their list.
Nah, they getting white money. They wrote for Jessica Simpson.
Get that white bread.
Yo, get the white bread.
Get that Wonder bread. Yeah.
Get that white bread. Get that Wonder bread. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
I'm going to work to get some what? Wonder bread.
Yo, yo, and then so officers are revealing what an inmate said he would do if he ever got out. I'm talking about the dude that's 6'9",
or the one
and had the white. Like, why the cops can't catch them? They can catch my cousin Peanut
on the corner.
Yeah, no, they catch my cousin Peanut. That dude went all the way to California. They caught him, but they can't catch these. They're not looking as hard.
No, they're not. Bless you.
You can't find a 6'9" white dude. There's only 3 of them.
Right, and you're in Alabama without a beard.
Man,
without a beard.
And there's only one that's not at the basketball court right now.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Now, he was European, you might have found him in there. But he said, did he say he's gonna kill his old lady?
Yeah, he said that when he got out, he was going to
find her. He said I'm gonna find her.
Yeah, and on top of this, dude's a Nazi.
Oh, you saw it. You saw that it was written on his face.
Yeah, you can see. I saw Nazi all over his mustache.
Aryan, the Aryan Brotherhood, the ABBB.
Oh, I don't know who Jordan Knight is. She was like, he's from New Kids on the Block.
Yeah,
hey, that's cool.
That's New Kids on the Block.
But yeah, they are not. I'm like, man, look, I'm dead serious. If you see a 6'9" white dude, just call the police. We're gonna racial profile this.
The whole time.
Every time. If you see 3 6'9" white dudes, call the cops every single time.
I'm gonna call him on the manager I know.
You know what I'm saying? Because eventually you're gonna be right. Ain't that how they do us?
Yeah. Eventually.
We'll
sort it out when we,
That's how they do us anyway.
So just stay in this box
if you see
figure it out.
If you see a black dude with a do-rag, call Crime Stoppers. Next thing you know, P getting pulled over at a stoplight. He took the do-rag off.
I told him I'm wearing a bonnet, officer. That's not a do-rag.
That's not a do-rag. It's in the seat.
It's in the seat. You can't question all do-rags the same way. Speaking of that, you hear about the shooting over on at the hotel?
Which one?
Off of New Bern?
Nah.
I come out the barbershop yesterday. I'm talking about cops everywhere. I'm talking about the whole squad's out there. Joints all taped off. I'm like, what did I miss? I was in the chair only like 30 minutes. Apparently a few hours beforehand, there was an argument in the lobby and dude got popped right in the lobby. Like, boom.
Young cats, right? Well, because these young cats don't care. They don't care about discretion.
Discretion is
They
not
will
advised.
kill you where you stand. Anyway, got some more Dex hits for y'all. Y'all keep it locked. You know why I picked that song?
What's that?
That's how like 80% of our listeners became mothers.
Yeah, that's it.
Dude kicking game. Back in the day, we ain't asked for the cash app.
No.
We ain't asked for your cash app, your Snapchat, your anything. We asked for your phone number.
Let me get your number real quick.
Remember the book?
Woo! Yes, I found mine.
You found yours?
I found mine.
I don't. Like, I didn't even have a. Let me tell you, I didn't have a black book. You know what I had?
What?
An orange binder with notebook paper in it.
Jesus.
That's what I had. And I would get your number. I would get on a little scratch piece of paper.
Right.
I would go to my little phone book.
Add it to it.
Alphabetical order too. Had little gaps in it just in case.
Tom Pierre, he kept the books. If he needed a pen, he was strapped. He had all your equipment before we hit the joint.
Yeah.
And then we got hit to the organizers, the digital joint.
Yeah. The Palm Pilots.
Oh, it was a different game then.
Man, I used to go there, boy. I'm telling you, I remember the first time I got a phone number in my phone. It was 2005. Before that, it was pen and paper.
That's it, yeah.
Remember back when you had to get pen and paper to get a phone number?
You had to get the number quick, especially if they were leaving quick. You'd be like,
right on my hand. Right on my hand.
Oh, if a woman or girl, probably at that time we were younger, a young lady wrote their phone number in your hand.
Call her.
Call her immediately.
No, you never call the chick immediately. It was a 2-day rule. 3 days, they'll forget about you.
So yeah, if you got
it was
Friday,
a 2-day.
You call it Sunday.
Yeah, if you got it on Friday night, you call it Sunday. You don't call her Saturday. Like, hey,
what I'm saying is though, the fact that she wrote it in your hand, in front of the crew, set the precedence to a different level.
And don't let her have an I in her name when she use a heart for the dot.
Oh boy, whoo!
I might get ink on my feet just trying to.
That's it, trying to rub it in. Trying to surround her with my inkness.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you my favorite thing was when you get a phone number and she write her phone number in your hand and get a little peck on the cheek. Oh, you in like swimwear.
Or you arrange to meet up somewhere, neutral. You always take that one homeboy with you because you don't know where you're going. You know, you always keep security with you.
You always have,
you know, like, oh, you're coming. Yeah, me and my man gonna come through.
Yeah, you got a girl for my boy.
Somebody be there to keep.
And he got to take one for the team. You got to have a boy that's willing to take one for the team.
Listen, we had.
It's gonna be a gorilla every once in a while.
Every once in a while, but I was able one time to set my boys up lovely.
I remember one time I set my boy up with a chick that was better than my chick. I was mad as hell the whole time. Like,
we was in Virginia at the time, and we met this chick at a club in Greensboro. I don't know how we get out there. Don't ask. Nevertheless, the phone numbers are going back and forth. So we said we're coming over that following weekend. I had like 6 homies with me. I was like, yo, we going to Carolina. I don't know these cats. Like, all right, bet. I said, yo, bring 6 of my boys. She goes, I got 6 girls. Got there, shorty made the bomb dinner. Then 8:30, everybody went to a different destination.
That's how it was.
We regrouped around 3-4 in the morning.
And went back.
And went on home.
Man, hey, you know, one of them lied and said they got some, they didn't. You know, because you ain't going 6 for 6. I don't care.
We went
I don't care how.
We went for 5 for 6.
Yeah, 5 for 6.
5 for 6.
But you ain't going 6 for 6. Somebody going home empty-handed.
As long as I wasn't one of the
That's
6,
what I made sure.
out.
I remember, man, the first time I got my head pumped up, right? So me and a few of my boys went to the club, and it was, you know, there was a little group of shorties, right? I had on my Roberto Clemente Pittsburgh Pirates jersey. I was fly that day, right? So I'm out there, and you know, I done did me a few sit-ups that week, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm feeling myself, you know?
Feeling a little muscle burn.
I'm on my chubby sexy, you know what I mean?
Right.
I wasn't fat, but I was a little chubby.
You was on that Gerald Levert?
Man, yeah, I was smaller than Gerald Levert.
Yeah, but I mean the smoothness.
Yeah, the smoothness with it, yeah.
Right.
So I'm out there, and I'm dancing with this one girl, whatever, and like we danced a few songs, and then, you know, I go on and start mingling, right?
Right.
So my boy get one of the homegirls number, right? Mm-hmm. So he on the phone with old girl. We over there playing NCAA 2003.
Okay.
Right. So we over there playing NCAA. Shit, he on the phone with old girl, and then her homegirl grabs the phone. Hey, that guy I was dancing with. Make sure you bring him with you. I mean, and she was a baddie, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, my head's like just getting pumped. Like she was excited.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We go over there. This chick wanted to play Monopoly.
Oh.
Man, I'm about to rob the bank, snatch all the $500 bills out the bank. I was just being.
She wanted to see you.
Yeah, she wanted to see. Oh, I still hit, but it took. Remember, like that was the thing. He didn't get to work. He had to work and earn the ass. It wasn't just given to you.
Right. It was a craft.
It was a craft. You could not say anything about sex. You had to let her work it into the conversation. But like it took like another meetup, and then I ended up breaking her off.
But think about so this is what the young generation is missing, that game, that part of the game.
Yeah, the instant gratification is what they want.
Yeah, you know, or you'll get hit. No, listen, don't. You know, you got to sue rendezvous that joint.
Yeah, because like the thing was, and I don't care. Like back in the day, the best reward, the consent, was the back arch.
Right.
Remember, the back arch was consent for us.
Like. Go ahead, you got it.
Like shit. Oh, there we go. That's all I needed to see.
That's it.
And if she didn't, it was a no. You
right.
rolled over, went to sleep, or put your clothes on, and went home.
And nobody was mad. I mean, you know, disappointed.
You was disappointed, but you weren't mad because you respected.
Right, you're not like, oh, you trifle. No, you're like, I didn't get it this time.
Now I'll tell you this now, and this is where it used to be. Now, if I spit game, right, and you're disrespectful with it, I'll be disrespectful back.
Yeah, you don't get slick.
No, because like, you know, you don't go 100 for 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I had a good 25% closing ratio.
Listen, at that
if
time,
I hollered at you,
that's high.
1 out of 4. Yeah, 1 out of 4. I was good for 1 out of 4. But I also knew my spot.
But see, that's it. Everybody knew their position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, even reading body language. To read a young lady's body language when you sitting there, you know, in the living room, whatever, and the folks is gone or whatever, you gotta be on tune to her body language, because she knows the clock, she knows what time these people coming home, she live with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you messed up one time and missed one of them clues, the operation shut down.
Yeah. And see, me, my spot was the thick girls, not the BBWs, because I'm knocked down a couple BBWs, but they were actually BBW. They were actually big, beautiful women.
Right.
But my sweet spot was the thick chicks. Mm-hmm. Well, they ain't had a big belly, but they had
big old tops and bottoms.
Bottoms and the thighs.
Right.
Like that was my thing. That was what I had. That's what I rocked with from like 01 to like, I don't know, so I got married.
But see, I was like, growing up,
I ain't like slim ones.
I was, my aunt called me international hoe. Because at it'd be a white chick on Monday, it could be an Asian chick on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, you Freddie Tiffany out there.
Hey, my rule was this. If they had a good sense of humor, they were good people.
You had to be thick, number one. For me to even want you, you had to be thick. You couldn't
I like a good smile. I love a good smile, but I love some breasts.
I love thighs that touch. That's what I love. I love thighs that touch. Boy, that was the sexiest thing to me. Forget a thigh gap. Thigh gaps were kind of like. But yo, it is Mother's Day weekend coming up, so of course I gotta play some jams for all the mothers out there to let you know that we appreciate you for what you're doing with keeping our culture alive and well. Thank you to all the mothers.
And the lessons taught.
All the sacrificing y'all making sure these kids eat, making sure they have clothes, all the lonely nights at home because niggas don't want women with kids.
Make sure
all of that. But the ones who kept their man and y'all have that happy family, make sure that he does. I know he is. He's gonna do something very special for y'all this Sunday.
I'm gonna take out the trash.
Saturday. What you doing for your woman? You got anything planned?
We did, but now I gotta go to work. So
so you gotta do everything on Saturday?
Not even that. We're doing most likely tonight.
Oh, tonight?
We gotta go to that ball tonight.
So, yeah.
So we be snatched up tonight.
Oh, okay. I will see the pictures on Instagram.
You know she gonna have it snapping and papping.
Yeah, cause I never seen two people more in love with their own reflection.
No,
y'all two think it's a selfies, but nah, for real though, to all y'all beautiful mothers out there with your beautiful children, I hope that y'all have a very happy Mother's Day. And I got some jams to set the mood right. Some Boyz II Men, some Lionel Richie, even some Ashanti. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, and that was that Mother's Day jam session, yo. Man, I hope y'all enjoyed that as much as I did. Yo, it's about that time to go. What you got to say to the people's people?
Man, have a good one.
I'm going to say, make sure y'all vote. I'm going to say something different. I'm sick of white dudes being like, marijuana, being in the marijuana business without ever having to pay the dues that the black kids had to pay all through the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s and 2000s. I saw that. I was like, man, that's white privilege right there. I was watching this show called BS on Netflix, right?
I didn't see it, but I watched the thing.
And there was a dude up there. He was like, I'm in the marijuana business. And I was thinking to myself, that's white privilege right there. Because you know how many brothers been locked up right now, whole lives ruined for some weed, and this dude right here gets to stand up and be all public. Yeah, I sell weed. What? But anyway, make sure you vote and make sure we get these kids out of jail that's been locked up for weed. You know, not crimes related to weed. Like you murdered somebody over some weed, that's your fault. Right. You just in jail right now for selling weed. We need to get you out.
Yeah, make room for the killers.
And also go out. Oh, remember that Cobra Kai comes out in September because Netflix is messing up. Gotta make sure I report that. So September 9th, Cobra Kai season 5 come out. It's not gonna be January. And also, be petty. Go out there and mess somebody's life up today. You know what I'm saying? Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Rest in peace, possible. RIPP to Kevin Samuels. And condolences to his family if the reports are true. Hopefully they're not. And I see a video from this dude this weekend. Love each and every one of y'all. Happy Mother's Day. We out.